Hey guys, welcome back to The Art of Nothing. Joined as always by the man himself, Jordan Simi. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Bro, good, thank you. Been a while.
Yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, eh?
Are you nervous again?
Every day, so the nerve-wracking day, you know?
You just get, you just kind of lose momentum, eh? And obviously we've lost the momentum with this. Kind of just forget how to podcast sometimes.
Yeah, it's good to, I don't mind it, you know, it's that, I don't mind jumping back in and out.
Yeah.
You know, just whenever we're free and then we can get in.
Lost a bit of weight?
Yeah, who's counting?
I thought you were.
Of course I am.
How's the road to 100 going?
It's good, man. I'm on like 117 at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing is just my diet, really. As you know, I've been slow cooking a lot.
Yeah, you have, eh?
Just trying out different recipes that my grandmother taught me when I was a kid. So should be proud of me, man. Should be proud of me.
It's an underestimated cooking appliance, this slow cooker, eh?
Slow cook is one of those things that you can literally slow cook on. You know what I mean? Like it's probably, I reckon it's the best cooking utensil.
Better than an air fryer?
I mean, in regards to just like, you could chuck a shoe in there and it'll come out, you know, ready to eat. So I reckon just a slow cooker is like, if you're on a budget, you know, that shit can feed a family. Like a slow cooker,
go a long way, eh? Yeah.
Like I've made out like what 5-6 meals out of that one piece of chicken breast.
Nah, it's doing well. Bro, what have you been up to last summer on this podcast? I think did you have a job? You just left your old job, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I just left my old job.
So you're on the rails now. How's that been?
Yeah, rails have been good. Yeah, the rails have been good, man. It's been good to just work hard, eh? Work hard and be around some funny blokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
What's some of the biggest lessons you learned from like just being on the rails around the boys and shit?
Biggest lessons I've learned. I think it's just what lessons I've learned. And apart from just the skill, like the boys just teaching me stuff to do with the actual job. But just, bro, just being grateful to have the job. The money is crazy. So yeah, that's about it really.
Yeah.
Haven't really taken much from anyone apart from the skill part aspect of it.
Yeah.
But they're just good guys, funny lads. Yeah.
What's all the union stuff about? Because I don't really know it.
I'd die for the union. Everyone knows I'd die for the union. It's just the union is they've been around for years, bro, and they've just fight for the workers, right? Just to get more pay, better working conditions. You know, just making sure everyone gets home safe to their families.
Is it dangerous out there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, work sites can be dangerous. There's guys fucking like at the top of the Star Casino.
Yeah,
like
my
mates pointed out. Oh, not like on our side. It's dangerous in a way. Like you could fall over and fall on like a fucking
knock your head on something,
or if it's slippery, just any minor injuries that you can. You know, there's guys that have fallen off certain things. Not on our site, knock on wood, but on other sites they just you get injured and can't work. You fuck your back up, all that sort of shit. So
yeah,
these guys have just fought for all these different great things. So I think our site's like probably one of the biggest in Australia right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah.
What has been happening? Obviously, back in the social life on the scene as well. Both the boys jumped on Hinge as well. How's the social life been going?
Bro, Hinge is just the same conversations with people. I think I'm just a bit too awkward to like fucking have those.
You're better in person, eh?
Yeah. I've met some people that I've met on Hinge in person, but I don't know, man. I think just having conversations with females and just having, it's just good to be here, good to chat to them. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if like the whole dating thing's for me just yet.
Why's that?
There's just a lot of things that I need to do for myself that I need to put forward first before that. But it would be nice to meet someone just organically, you know.
It's hard to meet it because like we don't. Oh, you go out, but I think if you like when you go out, they're probably in the wrong circumstances. Like everyone's out social, like in a nightclub.
Yeah, I think we're just catching with the boys, you know, and you never know, man. You can meet anyone anywhere, really. Can
you find love at the pav?
Who knows, man? Fuck. I'm sure people have met at the PAV before, but who knows, man? You just got to be open to it, really. You just got to be at that point in time where I'm just trying to still find that feeling when you look across the room and everything slows down. You're like, oh, these cheekies have hit me harder than I thought. No, but yeah, it's just it'll be nice to meet someone, man. I'm in a good place right now, so
yeah.
Hopefully.
Do you feel like working full time has like calmed you down? Because like a lot of people always ask about you and what you like, and obviously you can present a certain way on camera, and you are funny, but like you've also got that like sort of chilled, mellow side to you, where you're like you'll come home and just not even say a word, to be honest.
Yeah.
But do you reckon it's calmed you down, or you just like flat from work?
Nah. It's just calmed me down, man. Honestly, like I feel like when your life's not really organized and you don't really know what tomorrow brings, you can either go one or two ways. You can go like really depressed and really sad and fucking, but we can just try and stay positive. And I feel like when I wasn't working consistently, I was just like, fuck, just anxious all the time. Like, like, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Being late on bills and stuff all the time. So it's just like constantly, just being anxious all the time, So still get that sometimes, but it's just, I feel like that's what I remind myself of. Like when I go to work, I just try and put my fucking best foot forward. And I think that's what's brought me a lot of peace, is just knowing that this is a really good opportunity. And it's just calmed me down a lot. Yeah. Just trying to stay in that spot,
Yeah. How's all the training stuff going? What type of training you doing?
Oh, bro, been training. Just going to the gym. Just been going to the gym, training at Chugun. Shout out to Chugun. Got our first round one this weekend. Home game, 120 if you guys are free.
Are you playing?
I got to register. They hit me up with the registration fees. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
You have to pay to play.
The only time I paid to play was
when you're a kid.
No. At Showgirls. I'm joking. Yeah, so you know what, man, everyone else has. So but yeah, I'll probably sort that out tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll probably jump into Rezzies. I'm pretty nervous, to be honest with you. I had a nice little run last night, but hopefully I'll play Rezzies. I've got work on Saturday, so probably just go straight from work to there.
Ooh, mahi dog.
Yeah, trying my best.
Yeah.
Sometimes the old devil on the shoulder is like, this ain't it, man. But fuck, I love it, eh?
Let's go Bender.
Yeah. No, I love it, bro. I'm super grateful. What about you, bro? What have you been up to?
Nah, bro. I've just kind of been head down. Like
you've been running heaps.
Yeah, running's like been cool, eh? I'm probably getting to that point now where it's like it's getting hard and sometimes boring.
Yeah.
So like I ran 25K on the weekend, and I was like,
fuck.
Like it sounds far, like it is far, don't get me wrong, but like when you get used to running, that distance is kind of just like okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably getting to that point now where like I need to start finding people to run with, because I'm stuck in between that like there's really good runners, and then there's people that are probably just like casual runners who aren't as committed. So I'm kind of stuck in that place where I need to grow all the way up to here before I can start running with people faster than me.
Yeah.
But it just takes time, bro. But like I think I've learned heaps from running, eh? Just like the discipline of it, waking up every day. The feeling after has always been good.
Yeah.
Like you spoke on anxiety before. Like a lot of frantic things been happening in life and business, and there's always pressure within business. But I feel like running sort of helps me sort of fine tune that, to be honest. So it's been cool, bro. I'm looking forward to it. I've got like a half marathon soon, and then doing the full marathon in July, and then a group of us boys are going to Bali from our gym.
Nice.
So just kind of just having that physical goal to work towards. So your days aren't just like random,
Yeah.
Like going to the gym sick, don't get me wrong, but like if you're going to the gym just for the sake of going to the gym, it kind of just not as fun. I'd rather be working towards something, whether it is a PB or it's a marathon or half marathon, just something to work towards.
Yeah.
And then sort of enjoy myself after. So that's kind of the balance on life I'm trying to figure out right now for me is do I want to like be disciplined and go all in on certain stuff and then having fun with it at the same time? Like for me, I'm always one or the other. Like I'm not going to drink for 3 months and then I'll go party for a month, Just trying to find a happy balance in there somewhere, and probably not relying on partying to see the happiness side of it, because I don't like, it's still fun, don't get me wrong, but I think the consequences of it, being slack for 3 days, you know, like you spend a lot of money when you go out.
Yeah,
I
true.
know it just doesn't hit as much as hard, or it's not as much fun for me anymore. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it changes, man. It changes. Yeah, it's I'm still getting on the piss, to be fair.
I don't think you can get away from it, eh?
Nah. To be honest, I think once this car situation sorted this week, in 2 weeks, which I'm super excited for. I don't think I've had a car in like 2 years, eh?
I think it's been longer than that.
It's been about 2.5, 3 years maybe. But I've had my work car.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then so this will be my first car that I've purchased for fucking probably like 5 years.
Yeah. What are you going to change now you got a car?
Well, firstly, I'll be able to, because my ex obviously it's too far for her to drive to drop the kids off.
Yeah.
But I'll have them more. I'll be spending more time down there. Like I felt like when I had my work car. Plus, two, hopefully, I've been looking for a place, as you know, so I'll be able to have them over more. Set them up a room, all that jazz. So I think once that aspect of that side of things is set up, then they'll be more involved in my life as well. So because they'll have a place to come and like feel like it's home for them. You know what I mean? Like
for sure. Were you going to move down the Tweedways?
Nah, that place was a bit too scat.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking I was like Basquiat or something.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of it, but it's just fuck, it's a big place, bro.
Yeah. Nah, it was an industrial area, and I'm like, I could not picture coming back at 2 a.m. in the morning by myself. Just dogs barking and shit. But no, Miami. I'm looking at this one in Miami. It's like
the hood.
It's like just around the corner.
Yeah,
it's an apartment, but see how we go, bro. Just trying to set that up, but I almost stayed in, and fucking Ed Cherry, who always keeps bloody.
Yeah, he's bad. He's bad for you, I reckon. Yeah.
Nah, he's all good.
He's
all good.
Love it, but yeah.
You just got to be able to fucking say no as a man yourself, you know. But I enjoy going out. I enjoy going out. Fucking doesn't really affect me mentally. Just get up, get after it. But yeah, it's good, man. I mean, it's like you got to meet fucking shorty somehow.
Met anyone out and about?
I did, but you've bloody hooked up with her already. Met this girl. I was like, oh, how do you know us? Oh, we hooked up. I'm like, later, bro.
That was years ago, though.
No, that was ages ago. But yeah, no, it was not really, to be honest, man. Not really, but it would be nice, bro. It would be nice, but
I reckon I'm finally in that position to like. I've been going on like just coffee dates and that recently. It's been like just been good, even if just meeting people and making friends. Because I've never been like a dater. Like, how long have you known me? I've just always just sort of.
Yeah, it's more like a business meeting. What are you doing? I'll order for you. What do you want? Can we just get? She'll get a pasta.
That's good masculine energy. That's good leading.
Yeah, chicks don't like that, unfortunately, anymore.
Nah, they do.
No, they don't.
What's some tips you got for me for dating? Getting back on the dating scene.
Honestly, I wouldn't take these tips, but I think we spoke about it the other night. Like separate that like that business side of things. It's difficult, even as you say, like leading. Like I was reading all these comments on these chicks podcasts about girls. They're talking about this guy ordering for them and stuff like that. And they're all like, "Ooh, like that's disgusting," and like all these comments and stuff like that. And I think just be just appreciate your own time. You know what I mean? If the energy's not there, like don't fucking push for it, because you're just not going to get it back. You know what I mean? Like you just have to. What's the word? I can't remember the word. Anyways, we'll come back to it.
Do you reckon girls are intimidated by the word date? Like there's an expectation placed upon it? Because I feel like, hey, I'm a little bit old school where I can happily sit in a dinner or a nice dinner or coffee, sit in front of each other or even by the side and just have a conversation and go from that. And like I know that would be intimidating for some people and even some guys.
Yeah.
But I think the hackers like to have hobbies and just invite them along to certain things. I remember you told me this like years ago, like instead of taking them out on a date, wait till we're all out as a crew.
Yeah.
And then just invite them along to that so they feel part of like a social circle.
Yeah.
And then also when saying that, like the conversation doesn't always have to be between like used to. Because, you know, when you start dating someone, you might go out to dinner with them, but there's like quiet parts within those conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you're on the first date, you feel like you always have to say
You got a
shit.
mouthful of duck ragout and you're just like, oh, sorry, fucking just pigging out. Yeah, for sure, man. No, it's a beautiful thing, dating. It's what we have to work around these days is like, it's a scary place.
You like to lock in, don't you, on a little date?
I mean, I haven't been on a date in yonks, and I refuse to be honest with you, very soon, like anytime soon.
Why is that?
I was just going to say something, but after obviously the hardest day of my life a couple of years ago, no, I just don't think it's a thing, to be honest with you. It's not a thing anymore.
What, dating?
Dating is just not. It's not real anymore, man. Dating is not real.
Why is it not real?
I still believe in love, obviously, but
how can you fall in love without dating?
Sexual intercourse. I'm joking. I don't know, man. I'm like love at first sight type of shit. You know what I mean? So for me, if I don't feel some type of way at the start,
straight away, you would never get that feeling.
Nah. If I don't feel like sparks straight off the bat, I'm like, fuck this. I'm not going to force it. I can't. But I think if I do feel that, I think I'll massage it a bit longer. You know what I mean? Not literally, but like.
Do you reckon you should marry your best friend?
Yeah, why not? You got to be open to everything and anything. We don't live forever, you know what I mean? So you got to peep over the other side of the fence once in a while. But yeah, I feel like in the first 20 seconds you should know. You can but like,
I think that's the type of love that sparks out quick because it comes on too hard.
Nah, like if you don't have expectations of anyone except for just I like that like instant type of shit because like there's something there, you know what I mean? There's that energy between you two. But if I'm like, hey, how are you? And the chick's like, oh no, no, blah blah blah, and then you get your bread up, and then they're like, yo, and you're like, nah, bro.
Yeah, you can see through that. Sort of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like I like a instant connection and a slow burn, you know what I mean, in regards to just like taking your time with it because I've always been balls to the wall.
Yeah, you're full on, eh?
I'm full on, but I haven't. I don't think. I haven't dated anyone for the last couple of years, really. Yeah. So, yeah.
You know what? Like, I think mornings are big up here. Like, you know, everyone gets up, trains, does that sort of stuff. I think that's the time to go on dates and shit, up here.
Yeah, girls are weird here, eh? They're not weird. Just it's a different gravy here, eh? I tested my my hypothesis. Sorry. What is it called, Kat?
Yeah, hypothesis.
Oh,
hypothesis, yeah.
Yeah, hypothesis. Holy Jesus. I still got it.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what a hypothesis is?
It's just
it's like a theory without actual facts.
Yeah. So please don't ask me a question and answer it, please.
Well, you didn't know the answer.
I was about to.
I was just saving you.
You asked me and then
I was saving you.
Please don't save me. So I didn't need it. I was about to tell you, sir. Thank you, though, sir. But I was like, man, why aren't I, in like getting much huss around here? Sorry, man, I couldn't help it.
Where do you get the word huss from?
I made it up. So that means like, huss, shorties. Like, so you heard it here.
The Femarks.
Yeah. So I haven't been getting much interaction with the huss up here in the Gold Coast. So I changed my Hinge to Brizzy, and boom, couple interactions, not as much huss as usual, and then changed it to Sydney just to see, bro. Opened up my thing, man. Like 60-something, 70-something chicks had liked my page, and I'm like, what the heck? So this weekend, I'm probably going to change my photos up to like surfy type shit.
Yeah, that's
know what I mean.
Good strategy.
You have to strategize this way.
Yeah, it's like
I'm probably not going to take photos and stuff like that, but I'm thinking like if you're really about it, you have to change your bait. You have to change your hooks. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Horses for courses.
Yeah, like you you've really got to put yourself out there. That Shrek and Fiona type shit is not real. It's a cartoon, literally.
Yeah, no, it is like fuck, I agree with you. It is different dating up here. I'm just trying to figure out like what's.
They're more one night standy up here.
Yeah,
Like no disrespect, but like so guys and girls are like that's the energy up here, eh? Like I'll see a shorty on Saturday if I'm out, and they'll be like Superman's cape around my neck, and I'm like, get the fuck off me. But then I'll be like, hey, like let's catch up for a walk or whatever. This is why I just don't believe in dating. Like not believe, but they're like, oh no. Like they're like, oh sorry, I'm packed to the rafters this week. And I'm like, you don't have a job.
Yeah. No, do you know what it is? I remember Normy telling me this the other day. So like in Sydney, you know how like status is important and like all that sort of shit. I think girls down in Sydney, they don't do like sort of as much one night stands down there because if their reputation gets out and about, it kind of ruins their like flow around it.
Up here,
they're like,
passed around.
Just like they're like, take me out for like 2-3 dates and then like we'll like consider it.
Guys and girls get passed around. But like I mean it's very tight knit community here sexually. That's what I found, and I don't mind it. Hey, I'll throw my keys in the bowl. I don't give a fuck. But like if that's how it is, like let me be, let me do my thing.
It is like that up here, eh? Because like you sort of realize everyone's done something.
Yeah, like I've met a couple of hustlers, and then they've like. I've met quite a few people, and it's all like Charlotte's Web up here. And I'm like fucking dressed in my Spider-Man outfit, ready to start swinging. But you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking hell. Like it's a tough one.
You need to get them. You need to get a house out by the airport and get them as soon as they land in. Get them fresh off the off the tarmac.
I'm open for it, man. I'm open for it. Each to their own, but you know what I mean? Like everyone's got baggage, man. I'm just excited to.
But it's the same in Sydney, bro. Like if they're in Sydney for 6 months, Sydney gets a hold of them. They're different people. Bro.
Oh yeah, guys and girls. Guys and girls. This isn't just on females, but this is just the vibes here, you know. And I think maybe it might be everywhere, man. Maybe it might just be that social media, that quick fix, that it's it's like a tapas bar of sex up here. But I ain't been getting none, so
yeah, you've been quiet, eh?
Yeah, it's hard when you work from 6 till 6. But yeah,
that is a shift.
But yeah, man.
Oh, bro, Normy's wedding. That was a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Why'd you come?
Hey, sometimes you just have to put your work first. Nah, it's just, bro, fucking ROI wasn't fucking big enough for me, you know what I mean? Return on investment.
What was that?
Nah. Like I would have been only to be able to come fucking Friday, leave Sunday.
Yeah.
And then I was told I have to come Thursday, and I'm just like, fuck, I can't, because I got to be back Monday morning to start work. Was my second week at work.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was like, nah, this be too stressful for me.
Does that come for hard of Normy?
I mean, I didn't even tell him. No, I messaged him, but it was hard. I said to him, I just go, bro, like, fuck, it's going to cost me at least $2,000 for that period of time, that window. And I just said, like, if I've got work Friday, I finish. It's like, oh, just take it off. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever had a good paying job like this that I know I'm going to enjoy right in the middle of Gold Coast in front of the beach. I'm like, I just couldn't risk my bosses going, fuck, this guy's just taking a fucking 2 days off in this first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was around now, by all means, I'd be like, get out of here. But, you know, it's just tough. It's just tough. Like, it's just tough. Like, you just can't.
Missed a good day, bro. Fuck, it was fun. It's just good to have all the boys in that there, eh? Just all in sort of one place. Link back up with the scope.
Yeah, how was that?
No, it was good. It was good. It was kind of just like nothing really ever happened because we bumped into each other at Nines anyway. So, like, I just went up to him then. But it was just good. Like, it was good to see his kid. Like, Lenny, I haven't seen Lenny since she was like a month old.
Yeah.
So it was crazy just to see them just growing up. And I don't know, just good to have all those boys around again. And you're probably like the last missing piece out of that little crew.
Yeah, it sucked not going. I was watching it. From a super yacht in Sydney, actually.
Yeah.
Stuff. But no, it's good, man. It's fucking. Hope I get married so Normy can get me back and we can stop bringing it.
Yeah. You still going to be married in Queenstown? Is that the goal?
Bro, honestly, man, to be honest with you, man, I think I missed my shot at marriage, man. So I mean, if I was to get married, I would be to get married in Queenstown. I would love to get married in Queenstown, but there's only one person for me.
I don't think I'll get married,
Nah.
Unless like my partner wants it.
I think okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm being a fucking depressed loser, but if I was to meet like the absolute one and we just get along like a house on fire, and all my skills and stuff that I've learned over the past 2 years,
what have you learned?
Mate, how to lay concrete. So I would just be patient and loving and nurturing, and all these different things that can take into consideration. Be a little bit more like logical, like have a little bit more logic behind my thought process, and be a lot more calmer. But I definitely will marry the love of my life, the next person, if I fall in love again, I will. I'm not going to fucking hold a gun to her head and tell her to say marry me, but if she is interested in it, for sure, and I'll make it like fucking spectacular.
Would you have another kid?
Man, I might have 3 running around that I don't know of.
Yeah.
No, joking. If I'm married, and I know that I know that I will have more children when I'm married. I know that I'll get married. I know I will. Like I know my next step and my next goal and step in life is to become a complete man and meet someone and fall in love and marry them and have more children. And then hopefully do it all over again in a different country. No. But that's it, man. That'll be it. That'll be the goal. That'll be the dream,
But where do your random thoughts come from? Because I think of like Theo Von, just
my heart, man. That's what I want, That's what everyone that's what everyone wants at the end of the day.
You reckon?
For sure. I mean, I think the thing for me about getting married is I look at it as an honor to get married to a female, because I feel like if you're in a position to have a great wedding and bring a lot of people together,
that's cool, yeah.
Then I think it's an honor and a privilege to be able to get married to a female, and they love you enough to get married to you. It's just a special thing. I don't think I just wouldn't take it for granted,
I think if I got married, I'd just at low pay, just go overseas and quickly do something. Then,
yeah, I think I would want to make it special, and I think that's why I'm held off to like really meeting someone yet, because I want to be able to have like a real special day.
Do you reckon the longer we're on the Gold Coast, the harder it will be to find someone?
Maybe, man.
Because like girls up here that have been single for like 4 or 5 years.
How good would it be to get married though? It would be so beautiful to get married, like to actually just fall in love with someone and just go, shit, man, we did it.
Well, no, I was actually taking you seriously.
I was about to say something crazy, but it would be so beautiful, bro. Like I've always wanted to get married, man. Even, and fucking some poor life choices have led me down a different track, but I feel like I'm coming back to that now, and I feel like that's why this job, being in the Gold Coast, God willing, is like all leading me to that old Jordan that I used to be.
Who'd you used to be?
Well, before I met you guys, man, like I was the national sales manager for Fitness First, national sales manager for Lacoste, Nautica, North Face. What else did I do?
Planting trees wrong.
Project manager, worked in the mines, and then met the love of my life. And then that was the worst day of my life. No, but that's what I was beforehand, you know what I mean? You go through some traumatic events. It changes you. It really does. Changes you.
Not us.
No, not us. I'm talking about, just deeper shit. But I feel like I'm getting back to that old Jordan, you know what I mean? Being able to buy a car, get my own place, fucking pay all my bills on time, and then just slowly but surely I'll probably just meet someone, settle down again.
Yeah.
Because like probably around the time I met you guys, man, was when I fucking lost everything and then just went balls to the wall for 6 years. And I don't regret it. Some of the best years of my life. But I feel like me coming into this job is like me being calm and stuff is just me just slowly growing up again.
Yeah.
I was more organized and had my life together when I was 21. Then we lived in like, a nice place and stuff. So you go through these things, man, and I feel like I'm starting to come back out of it now. And
do you reckon that you kind of grew up too early and then had your fun and then come
back
around?
I grew up. I think I had I was so keen to have a family and create this like home that I never had. but I didn't know how to maintain it, and then just like, and hold it together, and fucking met a bunch of bra boys in Maroubra, and they got me down naughty, turned me into a naughty boy. But it's about maintaining relationships, man, and that's what I didn't know anything about, bro. How to maintain it.
I heard Lani talk about this before. It's like you got to be happy when like things aren't going great, like, you know what I mean? In relationships, there's a lot of like boring parts. In it, it's like you're not always constantly growing, gaining new experiences. Sometimes you got to be happy in the mundane.
Yeah, bro. It's like I never realized how amazing it was for a female to like trust you to like be a man, you know what I mean? And I don't think I've only just recently realized how much of a blessing it is to be a man. And, you know, some guys will look at it as a burden, but as I come along life, I'm just like, fuck, man, this is such a grateful opportunity that we have in front of us, you know? So who knows? Maybe I'll find someone, maybe I won't, but if I do, man,
You're all in?
I'm going to, get down on that daddy way. But fuck, how good would it be, man? Oh, God. It would be cool, man. Be mad to meet a little shorty up here, eh?
Yeah. All right, we're just going to jump in the little Q&A section. Some pretty random questions, but we'll just sort of dive into it. Thoughts around the word shame and how it influences one's movements?
Shame?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you answer that one first just so I can get a bit of a preface on it.
So for me, when I see shame, it's just like how you see yourself through other people's eyes.
Right.
So like a lot of people are scared to try stuff like looking like a loser or failure to start off with, which puts them off from even trying from the start, you know what I mean? So don't be shamed about trying anything. Be shamed about not trying anything. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I've always been lucky. I've always just kind of been like a bit of I'm happy to go be on my own, do my own thing, try anything. Like I've launched a lot of stuff first and a lot of it hasn't worked, but like it doesn't like, it doesn't affect me.
I think the way I look back on it, the way I look at that situation is I think of myself in like 30 to 40 years when I'm just like chilling, old dude, hopefully. I always picture it like when I look back at my life, would I be okay with like the things that I tried and the things that I did and the things I didn't? And I'm like, when you know you've got like, fuck, well, how old am I? 33. I've got 10 years of the best left, maybe. You know what I mean?
You
just never know
through life.
Well, yeah, you're like halfway through life. Exactly, bro. You're halfway through life. Like
it's pretty sad.
It's
like,
crazy,
scary,
bro. Yeah. So it's like, fuck, you look back, you've only got, 30, 40 years, fingers crossed.
You're probably a third of your way through your life.
Third, but you just never know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're on your deathbed tomorrow, you're going to be like, shit, why? Like, you're going to regret not doing something, you know?
What do you
like, I might even, like, I'm going to let this cat out of the bag now. Like I'm thinking about climbing Mount Everest next year.
Nah, you won't be able to do that. You won't be fit enough.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. There's a lot of people that have been fit that have died up there. It's a flip of the coin, really.
It'd be a good way to go, eh?
I'm not going to go. I'm going up and coming down. It's not even about that though. It's just about getting after it and just doing things that
are different.
That you feel you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to go do something. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You might even decide like one day.
Oh, you were blowing walking up that Burley Hill at the start of the year.
Well, for obvious reasons that I don't want to bring up, but I've got asthma. So
you got that asthma. But what's the most embarrassing thing? Is there anything you look back on your life and you regret? Because I've got
the most embarrassing thing I did was invite my dad to a cricket game when I was 7. He pulled my pants down in front of the team.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he did.
Just
it still rings in my head. And like the chick that I was like had a crush on back then was like sitting there. Anyways, but one thing that I'm embarrassed about.
I regret some of the things I've said, eh? Like that's because like, you know, I can be vindictive and I know.
Oh yeah, like behind closed doors, there's a lot of things that I regret. Honestly, bro, I feel like I regret not spending more time with my family.
Yeah.
I feel like I closed them off a long time ago, and yeah, that's probably one regret that I have. Everything else, though, man. I know that I can look back on my life so far and be like, fuck, you've lived a pretty crazy life.
Bro, you've lived heaps of lives.
Fuck. I've partied with the best of them, dated the best of them. I can interviewed UFC fighters, worked with the NFL, fucking fought in a professional boxing fight, ran with the Bulls. You know what I mean? But it's just, life is just crazy, man. You just gotta get after it.
Why in hell the fuck does Simi hold so much sexy energy?
Oh, wait. What the fuck? Holy shit. Is that a girl or a guy?
Let me have a look.
Sexy.
It's a guy.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. But hold so much sexy energy. What the hell does that mean?
The fake depressed rosé. That's the.
I don't even know if I'm fake and depressed anymore.
just straight up depressed.
I don't think I've been depressed ever.
Just anxious?
Yeah, I think. Fuck, who knows? No. Nothing, man. No more depression, none of that shit no more, man.
Yeah. Jordan, would you do the Run It Straights challenge?
Yeah.
You'd get jammed.
No
Bro,
way,
have you seen that one when that guy's diving, bro, then he gets knocked back up like that?
Yeah.
Fuck, that one's funny.
Nah, like people don't understand. Like I run people over like for a living. Like, I can actually run pretty fucking hard. But see, I'd run it straight and then last minute step in to try and jar their neck.
Nah, it's different. Like I know what you're saying.
Because either they're gonna go like this, like they're gonna like the best techie for someone running it straight is to drop low and come up high. So you sort of catch them on the up. So it's just like they're running there and their body goes down and you just catch them up like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll do the Run It Straight challenge for sure. For the right house.
Yeah. Reach out. That'd be funny. Eh? Who do you reckon's more zesty out of you two? Yeah.
Oh, me for sure.
How's Simi finding being on the tools? Do the other workers want to fold them yet? You've got them wrapped around your little finger, eh?
Nah, they do. They do want to fold me. But nah, see, like my thing is this, right? Like I'm
they do.
Nah, they do. The boys do. The boys get annoyed at me sometimes, but I think where I lack is like I overcompensate with like fucking my energy on the outside and like wanting to learn and you know what I mean?
Is that a skill you just picked up recently?
Nah, but they're willing to teach me. That's the difference.
Took you all you know.
That's the difference.
Art, clothing, what's been happening?
Art, clothing, yeah, still working on that, man. I just need to just get my shop set up first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get my shop set up. I didn't even. Yeah.
What's the best way to celebrate the 21st?
Man, honestly, with your family. I think just.
Did you have a 21st? You wouldn't have been allowed one because you had a kid, eh? Is that a New Zealand thing?
That was just a.
Is that a key? You don't get a key, eh, if you have a baby?
Yeah. I think you get a. Oh, I don't know, to be honest. No, I didn't have one.
Yeah.
I was known for the Rebels bikie gang at this time, so we didn't really like to celebrate birthdays.
You actually?
Yeah.
But you could have gone down a few different paths, eh, bro? What's some skills men should ideally know by the time they're 30? And he's mowing lawns, flirting, reading, etc.
Say that again, sorry.
What's some skills that you should know by the time you're 30 as a man? And then he writ mowing lawns, reading, etc.
Oh, okay.
Is mine if I go first?
Yeah, please do.
I reckon, bro, leaning into tough conversations. That's my main one, eh? Like being comfortable and having uncomfortable conversations, whether it not be with partners, with friends, or families, but addressing issues off the bat, not leaving shit out there. I think that's a big one because a lot of people are scared to have those types of conversations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Protect yourself.
Yeah.
When you come into that age, ideally you got a family, partner. Provide.
Yeah.
Big one.
Yeah. I think being patient is like massive one. I wish I learned.
You learn patience through kids, eh? Like I don't have kids, but
you learn not really, man. I feel like the biggest skill I wish I learned, man, is to look at everything as a blessing and instead of like, fuck, why is this happening to me? What is it like? I just think that's the biggest one. I don't know, man. Fuck, who knows? Who knows these days, bro? Things are just so difficult these days. You're just like, you piss in the wind. You don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just like, just do the right thing every day, man. Get up, get after it. Fuck, be a good cunt. That's all you can do, man. Like you can't sugarcoat things. You know what I mean? Like, you know, right from wrong. I feel like just at a situation, just calm it down, slow down. That's the thing, man. Because like men are very reactive, you know, like fucking things aren't going our way. You fucking get angry or you get upset or, you know, you go one extreme to the other. You just slow everything down and fucking breathe, man. Just breathe. Just life's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay.
Yeah. Who taught you how to express love? What lessons are you trying to build or unlearn?
Honestly, if anyone was to have taught me how to express love, it would be my mum and my daughters.
Yeah.
And only, you know, recently I've felt that. No one really taught me coming up, man, and I felt like I just created this different like idea of love in my head, like on how it should be, and it was very frantic and like very like, you know, let's fix this now, this type of shit, you know, and I didn't really like love myself, you know, so no one really taught me it, but I think over just time now, looking at all my losses, I'm like, shit, okay, like this is the.
Can you only learn love from a girl, you reckon? Like mum, daughter, like an unconditional type of love, you know? Because I think about my dad. My dad's version of love was to teach me things and expectations and
I think
go out and try. You know, that's a type of love that he was given and he tried to pass on, which was great for me. And then you got your mum who's like super nurturing and she'll love you for whoever. Where my mom was like, all I want you to do is just be a good person. Yeah. And I used to be young and I'm like, nah, like I want to play in her out.
Yeah.
And then you get to this age now and you're like, fuck, all I want to do is just be a good person.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy, right?
She was right.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? How things just comes full circle. But I think no one really taught me how to love, man. I'm still learning myself, to be honest.
What do you think it is? Like, what do you think, if you were to show love to someone, what do you reckon it would be right now?
I think love is, now I look at love as is doing something, treating someone, or providing for someone without any expectation on getting anything back.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether it's like in a relationship or family, or I think that's what true love is. And then also loving yourself and being able to walk away from a situation if it's not fucking, you know,
serving.
Yeah, if it's not respected or like people don't give that respect to that. What would you call it? Fuck, those probiotics have hit me. Fucking hell, bloody bobbies. If it's not reciprocated, sorry.
Reciprocate, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, like, in a way of like, if you're just like, you know, loving someone, you're giving, and your cup's not being somewhat filled to a certain extent. But I think that's what true love is, though, is doing all those things for
without
someone, without expectation, yeah.
That's nice. That's a nice way to put it.
And if it's eating away at you, it's just like, that's when you just got to walk away, really.
Yeah, walking away is important, eh?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was talking to that while, like I re-listened to that podcast again so many times in that podcast, but just like relearning and like he always talks about like things not being self-serving, like if they're not self-serving.
Yeah.
So he talks about like if someone isn't like adding to these pillars of life that I care about, family, business, exercising, he just gets rid of them straight away, bro.
But also looking at something as my mum always used to say to me, like, if you love a flower, let it grow. So it's like being able to know that sometimes, you know, like maybe you're not ready, if maybe this person is better off without you, and being able to love them enough to walk away.
Yeah. Even friends in that as well, you just gotta let them be them. I think that's probably a lesson I've learned with like even you. I just like you're gonna be you. There's no.
Yeah, you too. Yeah. You as well.
No, there's no point in like trying to like go.
Yeah, but there's no.
Hey, let's go train or let's go.
Well, I'm training.
Gotcha.
No, but you know what I mean. You.
No, you know what I mean.
No, but like I've accepted you for you too. So So
All right, that's spot on an hour. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Anything else, bro? You're good? You seem a little bit down.
oh no, man. I'm so good.
You're just in self-reflection mode.
Man, honestly, I'm so good. I was a bit nervous, like, because as you said, like after getting this fucking job, it's like really. So I was still lying on my bed thinking, I've got no stories whatsoever. I've got no metaphors. I've got no anomalies.
For you, bro. That's what
Nah, yeah, I know. So, what else is there? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to do this more often, but yeah, maybe we'll just do that one. Yeah,
just do it from home.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and we'll probably see you in a couple months.
Yes.